moving interior.
Do that again, please. Thank you. So if you heard it first time, there was like a motion movement. There was like a bit of a snap here, and then he has to do it again, and then we got motion, and the bird flew off. Knocking around here, and you get stuff like this. It's like dents in the floor. Watch this. See, this ground's uneven here.
Worried.
There was something obviously buried here. Yeah. Doomed. Hospital was built as Sterling Workhouse opened its doors to the poor of the area on 1st of November 1877. It was replaced with several smaller workhouses at Spotland, Marlon, Waterworth, Hollingworth and Wardle. Total cost of 85 grand. The new workhouse included Tramps Ward. Tramps were originally workers who walked the country looking for work. The 1902 hospital block was built, and later in 1931 a maternity home and children's ward. During World War I, over 6,000 wounded soldiers were treated at the hospital. When the National Health Service was formed in 1948, the hospital and workhouse were joined together into one service. Today, much of Birch Hospital has been sold off for private development, transferred to Rochdale Infirmary. Quite a famous picture, that. This must have been an ambulance or whatever.
What do I do?
I don't have to do anything really. Look, someone's in there, look. What? Eh? It's not doing it now. Medical instruments.
Lost.
Oh yeah.
Hear the so.
He's got quite good voices. I think it's because the artifacts were in here, and the artifacts sold energy. So almost all the equipment on display has come from Birch Hospital. Nowhere. Look at them all. Some pills there you can still have.
Welcome to the Umbrella.
Welcome to another video. So this morning I woke up quite early and I've had this weird feeling since I woke up, and I can't really describe it, but the only way I can describe it is it's where I get attracted to somewhere. So like where I'm going now, I'm up Birch Hill, so I'm going to go up to the woods. Yeah, this feels weird as fuck, because like why the fuck would I come to the woods in a day? I don't really know. So we'll go on and see what happens. So there's some pictures I've got to get for Google anyway, so might as well make a meal out of it. Fucking, I'll show you the clock tower anyway if you've never seen Birch Hill or you don't know where I am. I'll talk to you about Birch Hill now. I'm not surprised actually, because it's so old and so many people have died here, so, and not just that, so many people was born here as well, so we'll just get to the woods and I don't even know I don't even know what the fuck's going to happen, to be honest. This is like an housing estate now. I was here last year, yeah, doing a video called the Halloween Hospital, yeah. So that's the clock tower. You should just be able to see it in shot in a minute. 1 second. So that's the clock tower there. Now, for the people that have followed me, you'll know that Birch was one of my first places what I investigated in 2014. So
Here with us, can you make a noise?
where I'm walking now probably was wards. I think, if I'm trying to remember rightly, straight down. The morgue was probably around about here somewhere. Because I used to be here, I grew up here as a kid, so I kind of remember it in my head. Specifically how it was. It's like the hospital layout. So, one, I just feel this is a bit weird because it's a place I really know really well. And two, is that I don't usually get these like fucking weird feelings, if you get me. It's fucking weird. So the church is down there. There used to be a tennis courts over here, but that's someone's living there now. I'll show you if you want. So that's the church, or what's left of it. Yeah, they just reconverted it, and then it was like the tennis courts. Yeah, and if I remember rightly, there was like wards back here. So here, where these houses were, was wards. I think it, and then obviously it's called Bateman Avenue now, but there was also a training facility for doctors, I think, which was called fucking Bateman House, I think, if I remember rightly. So anyway, it's daytime, I'm not fucking expecting anything, so I've not got anything with me, I've just got my phone, so just see how this goes, see if you can try and understand like why I'm being brought up here, or why I've got the urge to come up here. It depends if you fucking want to see it. We are in the north end now, where the infirmary was in 1902. It's obviously different now, but we'll see what the equipment picks up, we'll see what we can capture. Like I say, it's not the best time to come, a full moon would be ideal, but I'm not just not going to make content because that attitude gets me nowhere. So you can see how dark it is. So we'll start with the tube, we'll see what we get. Let's do it. Not decibels, but how much light is being emitted onto the book. And you see the sensor data is moving, but I'm not getting any, I'm not capturing anything against it. Can you come to any of these devices? You can come choose some words, we might be able to help you. 6. Is that your age? You're a child? That looks like an eye. Might be a dog or something. That looks like blind or whatever. It looks almost like a dog, or some kind of snake or whatever. Almost maybe a hippo, but it's only got one eye by the looks of that. So this is a picture of the operating theatre, what it looked like inside. What? No way. No fucking way. That's crazy how that just mapped in right in front of me. That's the first ever mapping in here, that. The famous clock tower as it stands today at night time. Do you want me some more? It used to be there. You probably can't see it because I'm on SLS, but yeah, there's been many spirits around here. It's probably where the operating theatre used to be, behind that house. That's the back lodge where people would have died in there. I think it's something to do with the Victorian.
Are you a friend?
I am a friend, yeah. So I've seen all kinds of stuff in this, you know what I mean? It's proper spooky. My name's Basil Brush. So this is the last picture taken before the hospital were abandoned. So this is Wolfenden Way. It's called Wolfenden Way because there was a ward called Wolfenden. So I think they've named some of the streets after some of the wards. that's obviously part of the hospital, what's left. So we're going to go near where the operating theatre used to be, in the woods. There's people coming towards us, so I'm just going to take some pictures for Google, and then I'll see you in the woods, yeah? And we'll see what all this is about, like. So this is what I came here for Google, is to take some pictures in and around these fisheries and then carry on doing my video. Right, so the woods are just behind me. I've just been taking photos for Google, basically. It's just obviously to put some photos on the lodge, so if people want to fish, they can come and fish and have a look if they're not from their area. So then I'm going to go into the woods now, and then we'll just see what this feeling's about. So I'll give you the download first. Basically, from previous videos that I've done in here, I've got all kinds of stories from in these woods, so I don't even know where to start, to be honest. I've got videos that I can just show you, but basically I know there's 5 entities in here that all know each other and they can all work together to try and manifest something. Oh, just seen some lovely birds in the in thing. Anyway, five, yeah, so that's what I'm saying, 5 entities that know each other. So we'll just go in there now and expect nothing. So it's getting a little bit busy now, some people turning up or whatever, coming to fish. It's Bank Holiday Monday, I think. So we'll see what this weird feeling's about. So the green bar on the app, the magnet, that's normal at the minute, and just watch it just go all over the place as they get closer into the woods, as it's starting to do it now. This magnet pings as I walk in. So throughout my time here, yeah, magnetism again. I never had SLS captures till the last time I was in here, and I was stood down there, yeah, and got SLS captures in the woods, which I'd never had before. That was the last time I was here. All the other visits I never got SLS captures. I've had my metal detector go off in Finner before here, yeah, where it was just going off like an ECG machine, and obviously the operating theatre used to be over there somewhere. I'm talking this frequency, so I know there's 5 of them, like I mentioned, and I know one of them's in this. Is that right? Yeah. So you have to think back. Yeah. You have to think back then, Victorian times, when it was a workhouse, and there would have been children. There would have been obviously children knocking around here, and you get stuff like this. It's like dents in the floor. Watch this. See, this ground's uneven here.
Worried.
There was something obviously buried here. Yeah, fuck knows. I think it's from recently. I don't know what's happened to the tree, by the way. Who's worried? And that'll be an emotion from a patient, probably. So another time I was in here, yeah, night time, yeah, I spanned the camera around, yeah, and I seen, this was at night time, obviously I seen an orb that moved across there, but we could just say it's one of the lights off there. It span across there, and then I looked up here and I thought I seen, like, up that pathway there, yeah, I thought I seen like a faceless person. All the face was glowing, but it had no facial features. Which shit me right up. Toy. Which shit me up, so I fucked off instantly. Doomed. You mean you? Is it what happened to you? Talking about patients from the hospital. I don't remember this much of a clearing last time. So I remember here as well, yeah, I got the necrophonic out and I put it there, yeah, no bullshit. So I had that on for a few minutes and then I heard these like footsteps coming towards me, but when I looked up there was fuck all there. And then my equipment wasn't as good as it is now, so what I'm going to try to do is the first time I've not used this in here. So there's obviously a lot of magnetism, so we'll use the seer and see what happens. So I never brought the seer in here, so we'll see what happens. I don't think I've had any pictures of any kind in a woodland where there used to be an operating there, just yards away, which was over there. That's a picture. What is it? Let's have a look. What the fuck's that? I can't make out what that is. That's an interesting one, because I don't know what the fuck that is. No idea. I don't remember our list last time. So again, you've got another hole here for some reason.
Randy.
Randy. Is that what you like, Randy? List of the box actually. So there's a real silence and then the birds just kick off for no reason whatsoever, so I'll just let it play now. What's going on up there, man? Birds are freaking out, they always do this around this equipment. You got a magpie squawking away. So these blocks must have been here from the start, because you can tell with all the fucking, they've got to be at least fucking over 50-year-olds them.
Who's if you're gonna fight,
So listen to this segment again and I'll just let it play through. So these blocks must have been here from the start, because you can tell with all the fucking, they've got to be at least fucking over 50-year-olds them.
who's if you're gonna fight,
Who brought me here? So I just asked who brought me here, and you'll be surprised on the response. Children, because that's what we use for labour. So it said labour, and I just replied that that's what children were used for, labour, using or going back to the Burnley workhouse times. Hey Dad. So that reply was, "Hey Dad," it said. So that's newer than that. this was used for? This must have been something to do with the workhouse. This, I tell you now, you can just tell with the stones. Because it looked like some kind of sieve that before, or some fucking. I can't make it out, to be honest. So this is one spooky place to come at night time. Seriously, when you come here at night time, yeah, and where I started, as soon as you enter, you just get this fucking eerie feel, and that's what that magnetism was when I walked in. That's like if you like the fucking boundaries, if you come in here, then expect to get spooked. No pictures of any sort, apart from that first one. It's usually best off here in the tube.
It smells.
What does? So I think they're referring to the first picture that I got, which obviously helps with some kind of smell back then. Description from the past, from probably what was here at one point. God, I don't actually know what it is. I mean, I've been around here a long time, and I don't really know what this is. But Birch has got such a mysterious past about it, from the workhouse days. That's something to do with the statement that I just made then about it being a mysterious place. So sometimes magnet pings can be response, one meaning no and then two meaning yes. I think that's how it works. Yeah. God knows why I don't know.
Fight.
God knows why I don't know to come here, but I'll probably do this at Halloween again anyway. But it goes to show that it's a good place to come at night for a night video. So obviously, I don't know why it keeps doing that. There's obviously something above me that's moving, if you get me, that's got magnetism to it. Let's try getting a bit more space. Fuck knows what that is. Right, one sec, let's see if we get a fucking picture on who that is or what that is, that magnetism. Can you come and draw me a picture? If you're there. And you can describe to me whatever you want. Sounds fucked up that as you point your phone upwards. Or whatever's fucking being, like, obviously in front of my equipment. So this is where I seen was stood, and I'm like further down the pathway down there, yeah. But there is a fact here that it could be, could be parapsychology, and it could be something that wasn't real, but my mind portrayed it to be real. So, which is always a thing when you've not had enough sleep. And this is why I keep coming back here. So I'm describing the time that I seen a faceless entity in the woods all alone in the darkness. So I thought to stand where I seen it to see if we get a picture, but we're not doing. So which is telling me more that it was something that my mind made up. Oh no. Got something here. can't tell what that is. But this is where I seen it, and obviously there's some kind of picture coming through now. So they look like some kind of brainwaves or some shit. So it could be right that what I seen was in my mind, and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't real, which is fair enough. I don't mind admitting that, but I know there's other stuff that I have seen in these woods that's, you know, and some of the experiences I've had with the SLS captures and the metal detector, etc, etc. So that'll do for me, that picture. Try one more with a seer. I'm just going to wait for a minute for a picture, and we'll just see what I get, because it kind of makes sense that, well, this isn't a new place for me by any means. So it goes to show the seer, sometimes it doesn't just come out, you know, randomly. Sometimes it comes out when they want it to come out, like they want to draw a picture. I mean, it's obviously better at night, but there we are. Blurry picture again. This usually happens in the daytime. See what we can make of that. I can't make much of that, to be honest. I don't know what that is. There's obviously brickwork and stuff there, look like maybe bodies. It's quite an interesting one if you ask me. It's obviously something deceased is on the floor. It could be that, like I say, we're not that far from the operating theatre, to be honest, so it's kind of one that makes sense. It's not like that first one, didn't really make any sense. Oh, it could be a dead animal, someone might have buried one of the pets here, I'm not sure. Because there is that hole nearby, it's just over there, whatever, so it could be a fucking dead animal in there for all I know. Right, so I'll just end the video now. I'll just walk out.
Haunted.
Right, so there, it's haunted, yeah, so we know the woods are haunted. I won't be surprised, to be honest. Especially at night, so I will load up a night video, although I've done one before. But we've got new equipment now where we can use the SNO, and obviously there's different parts of the equipment that we can use. So I'll try something to get a reply, which usually works here. How many spirits are in these woods? There's a nurse here.
41.
41. That's probably a rage, I would have thought, but I thought there was 5, I don't think there's 41. Huh. That's fucking red lights flashing again. Oh, shit. So I know there's a nurse that has a grudge here. I don't know too much about it though, but she does lurk the woods sometimes at night. So that usually sets it off when you do that. But it's not doing it now. I don't know why it's fucking doing that. The magnetism's all over, you see. Look at it jumping around and that. My equipment is telling me I've got magnetism and motion in and around me and above me. Do you want to leave your name? What are you called, do you know? We do get a name, and it is a female, and it's probably the nurse, to be honest. I'm going to stand here till you tell me your name. What are you doing here? The key thing here is just patience. You part of the hospital? You a doctor? And here comes my famous one-liner. You know the year's 2023. So that red light's just not going off at all, which is fucking weird as fuck. It usually goes off. It usually goes off, yeah, and now it's just staying on. Even when I move away, it's just like it's all around me. Which is weird.
Stephanie.
Stephanie, is that your name? Finally. Stephanie Basil. Do you know this is Birch Hospital? What happened to you, do you know? I'm gonna start walking now, see if that red light stops. That's an intelligent reply anyway, so, you know. You make that light stop. You make it stop, please. Are you making that red light flash? You make it stop. Turn it off or step away. Step away, please. No? So there's magnetism, it's almost like right next to me. So there is new research suggesting that spirits like to go into bodies to try and get the sensations back, so they can feel. It's like they can feel again, because they can't feel in the state that they are. And this could be good evidence to suggest that. I think this because of the red light and the motion, which is obviously the motion sensors picking something up right in front of my proximity. So I don't feel anything at this point. So anyway, we'll crack on. But this is just a feel. Right, so it's to the box because I need some audio really, because it's a bit spooky, that something like, you know, job. There's either spirits here and there's audio from the past that's coming through. So obviously with the operating theatre being, what, literally within 50 metres. And then you've got all the stuff from the wall, like soldiers and stuff like that, that were here. Right, so you see the red light stop now. There's a change but there's just fucking like magnetism constantly.
Qualified.
Yeah. You mean me? Is that what you're on about? So now it's gone off now. I don't know if you just noticed it. Do that again, please. Thank you. So if you heard it first time, there was like a motion movement. There was like a bit of a snap here, and then they asked to do it again, and then we got motion, and the bird flew off. So this is one clear, intelligent reply or response. It depends how you see it. Anyway, I'll show you again on the replay. Do that again, please. So that's on cue and it's intelligent, so that's a really good evidence if you ask me. Thank you. Thank you. So if you heard it first time, there was like a motion movement. There was like a bit of a snap here, and then they asked to do it again, and then we got motion, and the bird flew off. This is probably the best place I've come for disembodied footsteps, with nobody being there. Thank you for that. So maybe these are patients, phantom footsteps patients from the past, which I absolutely truly believe. What are you trying to say, Tom? What are you trying to say? We're in the 40s for some reason, I don't know. It's quite a high number. Are you on about the year or something? 1947. That's fucking 2 rapid pings there, around about there. That's a conker, look. That conker. Come out of a shell there, look. That's fucking weird as out there, because it's not doing it now. Obviously if you're looking at the green bar, this is what I'm going off at the minute. It's just unknown magnetism. Let's see if we get any SLS captures this time. I doubt it because it's daytime, but we'll try anyway. So basically I'll run you through what's going on here. So I'm looking for any captures. Like, I've only ever caught one before, yeah, but there's obviously some of it's a tree, because the trees are structures basically, so that it'll map in structures, any solid objects. So I'm looking for a clear capture like the one that I got last year, but I don't think I got one this time. But it's weird this, because I had a weird feeling that I had to come here, and then when he asked who brought me here, it said Carlos, which is a real weird thing to accept, if you ask me. So to speak. But yeah, these are one spooky woods at night time. Definitely expect phantom footsteps, and you know, real creepy replies, because obviously this is an old hospital ground not far from the operating theatre. And I think that was just a capture there, just past it, just a minute ago to the left. But you know, obviously I'll come back at night and we'll have an epic do for Halloween here, I think. Right, so we'll end the video now. This was just a quick video really, and get some pictures up for Google. As you can see that I've come here, yeah, I did the pictures, and then people have just arrived here, fucking in the pegs that I've all took pictures of for Google. So I think it's Whitworth, something to do with Whitworth, who have got that lodge now.
Fly.
Fly. Right, so I think, here we go again. So I think that's it for today, till I come back at night, and you know, probably leave this till Halloween, because Halloween's always good coming here. won't be as much leaves and shit as well. So anyway, that's it really. Fuck knows, like fucking why now just come here, but it's obviously that there's some shit they had to say and there's some pictures he wanted to draw, so you know. Anyway, I'll end the video here. Nice for watching, and I'll see you in the darkness soon. Right, peace for now. Throughout all the woods I've been in, these woods offer something unique and something different, and I think it's just because of the history of the place, due to the obviously the workhouse and the hospital itself. Anyway, we'll obviously be doing night time soon, so see you soon.